Hey everybody, I'm Scott with Starkey Family, fixing rigging up. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out a lot, helps out the channel a lot. Make sure you hit those like buttons. That way I know if you like my videos or not. That way I know what kind of content that you guys actually want to see. Now, today we've got another exhaust video. I know. So, anyways, today I'll show you this here. As you can see right here, you see that right there? Okay, the elbow has actually blown out. Can you see that down right here? That's hollow. So it actually blew out. So I've got some new parts to actually put on here. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to replace this stainless flex pipe. We're going to replace the clamps, and we're going to replace this elbow. So let's get this video rolling. Okay, so here's the parts that I'm planning on using. I picked up a new elbow. Here is the part number on it. Okay, I picked up some stainless steel flex pipe. Here's part number on that if you need it. Here's one of the flat band clamps that I got, which is a 5-inch. I ended up getting a couple flared. These are what I got for the flares. Same thing. Now, I went ahead and used this on the bolts, but I went through and sprayed everything down with PB Blaster, hoping everything comes apart a little bit, quicker. After we get done with the job, we're going to go through and paint everything here. And this right here is Rust-Oleum high temperature paint. And then the tools that I'm planning on using, which can change, I may have to get something else just in case the job goes wrong, which those of you that have watched my other videos know that I use basic tools to do these videos. I don't believe in buying expensive tools for people to watch my videos and then they have to go out and buy these expensive tools for a certain job if it's not needed. Now there are some cases, but most of the time, no. Okay, I'm going to be using a grinder. I will be using a cutoff wheel, a small hammer, and a 14 and 15-inch socket, ratchet, and boxed ends. And then I may have to use a punch. But anyways, let's go ahead and get this video rolling, and let's just go ahead and start taking this off. Now the only other tool I am going to use is I'm going to stick a bottle jack underneath the frame and raise the cab up just a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and start off with that first. I almost forgot to tell you, on this flange here, this is actually going to take a 19mm socket. At least that's what's on mine. So what's on yours could be a little bit different. And when you go to buy aftermarket parts, sometimes they put different size studs in there. So your nut size could actually be different. But today, it's 19mm on the one that I'm removing. Okay, so what we're actually going to use is a 20-ton bottle jack. Do I need to use this big? No, I do not. But this is what I have, and this is what I use on the truck when I jack the truck up. So let's go ahead and raise the truck up. Fits perfect in there. Just do it a little bit at a time there. The important thing is you do not want to overjack the truck cab up. You're gonna watch this shock right here, and basically what you're gonna do is, can you see that right there? Okay. When this shock does not move anymore and you're still jacking, you're all the way up. Now, do you have to raise the cab up? No, you do not. But I have found that it is actually a little bit easier to do this. So that's why I am. Now you want to make sure you put the jack back here in the back, because you have a cross member that you can put it on. If you put it over here, you're going to go right through the floor. And that would be what I call a no-no. Now, as you can tell, I'm on the driver's side of the truck. The reason why I'm putting the jack over here is on the passenger side, that's where the exhaust pipe runs. So you're not going to have any room to put a jack up in there. Now you're going to hear some air. That's fine. That's just the air valve. This is the same thing that I do if I have to replace an airbag back here on the cab. Just makes things a lot simpler. Gives you a lot more room. Okay, so the shock has quit moving, so we're good. So let's go ahead and hop out of here, and we're going to go back on the passenger side and start taking the exhaust apart. Okay, so let's go ahead and take these band clamps off. Yeah, this is stuck on there. Ugh. Tell you what, let's just do this. There we go. Now, most generally, your clamps aren't going to be able to be saved, but if you can save them, why not? Now, if they're in a good location like this where it's easy to get, it's no big deal. Now if they're in a bad location, kind of hard to get to, just chop them off. They're real cheap. The reason why you want to keep one of these is if you're in a pinch, parts store shut down, whatever. I've reused them before. And if they're good, you know. Okay, there's one keeper. Okay, these are a different kind. They don't require nuts. Everything is threaded, which is nice when you go to put them on, but a lot of times these are the ones that you have to cut off. And I'm sure these ones here are going to be the ones I'm going to have to cut off. This isn't looking too promising so far. Turned a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not still sold on this one here yet. Exactly. So that one there snapped off. So let me grab my wrench. Okay. So we're going to cut this one here off. And if I got to put any pressure on this one here, I'm just going to cut it off. I can start right here and just make a nice clean swipe. But let's give it the benefit of the doubt and see how bad it is. Yeah, that's unscrewing. Okay, let's see if this other one here will unscrew. Come on, clamp, don't make me cut you. Okay, that one's unscrewing. Put a little bit more BB blaster on this. I'm not so sure about it now. You bring it back this way just a hair. Okay, I'm done. Let's use plan B, because that's getting annoying. Okay, everybody, plan B. Okay, there's one off there. Ew, flex it actually even broke there too. Wow. Okay, let's get the second one here. Now I know you can't really see me, but make sure you wear glasses if you use a grinder. Okay, so the clamps are off here now. Okay, back here where the flexi pipe comes back, we got one more clamp. So let's see if this one here comes, how this comes off. It's not quite as old, so far so good. There's that one. Okay, there's that one. Okay, let's go and put it back together. That way, hopefully we don't lose anything. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can get this separated right here the easy way. Well, not really. So, I think it moved just a little bit there, but not really what I'm wanting though. Let's try again here. Oh, there we go. It just broke free. There we go. So let me go ahead and pull that apart real quick. Yeah, it's good in there. Almost. There we go. That's about right. Problem is, when I get a bead on that, the muffler's gonna fall again. So let's do it the hard way. Okay. Okay, enough of this. Okay, so it doesn't want to come out the simple way, so All else fails, use the hammer. Sometimes you can get away with using a medieval laugh too. Sometimes it don't work though. But I think we are broke free. Okay, so since things are not wanting to work out properly, this is loose, as you can see. There is now a bolt down in there, well, nut down there, that I'm probably not going to be able to get off now. So, my plan is, I'm going to cut it off. Now, I wanted to tell you, when doing a job like this, you make sure you always use glasses, of course. But since I'm using a cutoff wheel, make sure you use leather gloves. This thing will cut your fingers off so quick. Okay, see how much we got here. Oh, we're almost out through there. Might be able to bend it off here. We're getting there. Let me do a little bit more cutting. see here. There we go. Can you see that? Cut that thing flush. Okay. Okay, here's what the other piece looks like. I can't touch it because it's hot. Has a little stud there in the side of it. Okay, so we got that out of there, so hopefully we can take the hammer and just knock this out of there. Okay, I think we got it. That was pretty well laid out, wasn't it? Okay, so let me see here. See if we can get this flex pipe out here. Okay, that was pretty simple. Okay, so now it's time to do some cleanup. If you're wondering why I'm doing the outside, well, we are going to put a clamp back on there. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and do the inside. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now I need to climb out of there and clean up that pipe. Okay, so basically I'm just going to do what I can reach in here. This is just a little bit more corroded than what it was out there, so it's going to take me a little bit more time. Okay, that looks okay. Okay, let's go ahead and paint this. I'll crawl back under there and paint some more. Yeah, I might be able to reach it from right here. Actually. Okay, let's go ahead and paint this. We're going to paint the inside. And paint this whole bottom here. Okay, so we'll give that a few minutes to dry. Okay, I went ahead and took the flex pipe, and I took a marker and I measured out about 15 inches. It's actually 14 and like 3/4 inches around, all the way around it, and put a circle on it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take my cutoff saw and cut it in half. Okay, let me grab my wire wheel. This will end up getting rid of the burrs inside. Okay, this pipe's ready. Okay, let's get this in there. That's good. Now let's go get the clamps. Almost forgot, we need to paint where the clamps are going to go. Now don't worry about painting the whole thing right now, because we're going to go right back over everything. Right now we're just painting what's going to be underneath of the clamps. Okay, we're going to do one more coat. Now that this is drying up, okay, so we're going to give that just a minute to dry. In the meantime, I'm going to go grab the clamps. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this clamp on. I just put anti-seize on the threads. Now, I want to show you this. The top part of this flange actually goes over top the flange of this. So, you want to make sure you have this clamp facing the right direction. The flared side is on the top. Okay, run that up. That's about right. Should be right about there. Your spacer in. Okay, so now it's not going to fall apart. Okay, there's that one. Okay, these are 14 millimeter. Okay, we're just going to snug the bottom one so we get the top one tight. Go ahead and tighten the top. Okay, and check the top. Okay, there we go. So that one there is done. Okay, the next clamp is going to go right here and go get the anti-seize on here. Here, I'll show you. Make sure you use a nice healthy amount on there. And if you're wondering, the Permatex brand is what I use. Okay, so let me get this clamp slid up under here. Oops. Give me just a second. I almost forgot a piece. There we go. Okay, that one's on there now. So now what we gotta do is I gotta go back underneath the truck and put a clamp right back here. So give me a minute and I'm gonna crawl underneath there and do that. Okay, I'm underneath here. So putting the next clamp on. I already put the anti-seize on. Okay, got that one on. Now to do a little bit of spray painting here. What I'm doing is I'm spray painting the flex pipe. Now I'm spray painting the back side of the elbow. Okay, now it's time to do the top side. Okay, so I came up to the top side. I went ahead and put the nut down here on the bottom. That was just a 19mm, no big deal. That actually secures this together. As you can see, I'm putting light in here so you can see. I just went ahead and spray painted the whole thing. Still drying in a few little places there, like around there. But as you can see, it turned out really good. So I'm gonna call this a video because, well, everything looks pretty good. So tell you what, let me go inside and start the truck up real quick, and we'll go ahead and check for exhaust leaks.